521 Shelby Lane in Los Altos is a very nice ranch home. But remember, it was built, I believe, about 25 years ago, and then has had some major remodeling done to it. So even though it's newer than most ranchers in Los Altos, it's still on a ranch concept, but with much higher ceilings and more dramatic architectural feel to it. So this is on a cul-de-sac. It's considered technically in South Los Altos, but if you do the measurement in a walking score to downtown Los Altos, this location actually is a really nice location from a lifestyle standpoint of enjoying downtown in particular. So I would certainly keep that in mind. As realtors, we use area what we call 214 that starts at El Monte, but it sometimes doesn't really quite do justification for descripting a property and calling it in South Los Altos when it literally is 2 blocks from downtown, which this property is. Now this is a retour, so it was on the market, did not sell last year, which is a little unusual in this market, how good the market's been. And then now it's come back at the same price, and it'll be interesting to see what happens this time around. The floor plan probably is the only thing that might have distracted some buyers, since a lot of the buyer population that I'm working with who fit this sort of low 3, I'll say 3 to 3.5 million price range, are usually couples in their 35 to 45 with younger children. And this floor plan does have the master on the far right side, and then the main children wing is actually on the opposite end of the house, with 2 bedrooms that are Jack and Jill, and then 1 bedroom that's en suite next to the laundry room area too, on its completely separate wing. So, I have 3 teenagers. That's a fantastic floor plan for teenagers. You just would love it. But if you have young, small children, obviously for some people they would not want to be that far away from their children. So I'm sure that was one of the reasons why you maybe had a little bit of a narrow reach to the prospective buyers that are out in that buyer pool at that price point. But otherwise, for the money, you're actually getting a lot of house there. It's a very strong house. The lot size is a bit deceiving because it's listed at over 15,000, but remember, it is on a corner of Cuesta and Shelby Court. So a lot of that square footage is actually in the driveway and in the side yard that sides to Cuesta. Whereas the backyard is more of a traditional, I want to say 11,000 square foot lot feel for Los Altos, with a beautiful high-end pool, nice hardscape around it, and overall quite a nice setup. If that's the type of entertainment you like to do, I think you'll be quite pleased with what kind of backyard you see there. The kitchen, my understanding, was redone about 3 years ago, including the master suite. And there used to actually be a 2-bedroom wing on the master suite side, and they actually converted one of those bedrooms into the suite. So now you have a very large sitting area, 2 very large walk-in closets, which is a little unusual for Los Altos. So I think if someone's going to, if they like that, if they really are looking for an upgraded master suite experience, and then of course sliders to the beautiful backyard, I think you're just going to love it from that standpoint. And then lastly, on value, I'm going to say we are at market on value. If you have any questions about real estate in Los Altos, I'd love to help you, so please reach out. David Troyer with Intero, 650-440-5076. Thanks.